Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between, get ready to blow up on a Beamer, sneer at a Scion, and criticize a Cadillac. This is Yelling at Parked Cars.
Penis, gagging you with entertainment.
All right. God save the Queen, man.
That was too priceless not to add in.
God
about-
save the Queen.
God save the Queen. Yep.
Was he talking about drag queens because it's Pride Month, or
Well,
be.
I
is
have
there
no
any
idea.
other
I don't
queen?
know what the context is around that. I mean, I can't like.
there was none? He literally just closed the speech by saying, "And God save the Queen, man," and then tried to shake somebody's hand and walk off.
Bring
I
me some more
honestly,
ice
I
cream.
can't really make fun of him for that. I mean, that'd be something I'd randomly say to you. God save the Queen. We're out of here. Peace. I don't know. I mean, maybe he thinks he's a monarch. I don't
Maybe he
know.
thinks he's Mick Jagger.
Maybe he thinks-
I don't
Maybe he
know.
forgot she died 9 months ago.
Yeah, maybe he forgot she died. I don't know. I mean,
But she could have been
Right.
reincarnated.
yep.
I guess.
Let's see here. We lost Southern Belle, and now she's back.
Hey.
Ta-da.
Oh,
Hello.
thanks.
Hello,
Hey.
all.
I just shut everything off, so there's nothing. Hopefully, my screensaver won't come up again and sign me off.
You don't
Yep.
have to shut yourself off.
Hello, Grim. Oh man, that's fucking funny. He thought he was at Burger King.
That's
Yeah.
likely as well.
Yep.
What, did you
Grant.
see him and Fetterman together?
Sure, they play off each other great.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
For $2 Aussie bucks, and my light turned off. Wait, timing is everything, as they say. I love how this thing does jack
Our
shit.
timing
apparently.
sucks balls.
Yeah. For $2 Australian bucks, panel, what's your favorite time travel film?
Star Trek
That's fr-
4.
It's from last night.
Fuck.
Comics.
Culture, what's your favorite time travel film?
Groundhog Day.
Oh, good
Oh,
answer.
that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Corey?
I'm gonna have to go with Back to the Future. First one.
You see, that was my answer. It's Back to the Future.
Corey
How
stole
about
it.
you, Southern
There
Belle?
The Time Traveler's Wife.
My wife
Is this-
really likes that one.
I was also going to say Time Cop, too.
You know what? It's Southern Belle.
Oh, hell
It's
yeah.
the time travelers, they, them.
Time Cop.
Birthing person or something. It's not.
Non-man.
Wife.
The Time Traveler's
It's
non-man.
Non-men.
Oh,
That's only if they were
yeah.
lesbians. They are
How about you, Nick? What's your favorite time travel film?
Back to the Future. I just
Right on.
know that the cast is magical. Robert Zemeckis at his absolute best, one of his directorial best. So, and Christopher Lloyd has a very memorable performance with many lines I've quoted from being a kid up until now.
Many miles away.
Did you guys like the 2000s Time Machine movie?
I never
Well,
watched
the
it.
original Time Machine was good.
It was okay.
Brahma, how about you? What's your favorite time travel film?
Just to bring up a different one, Hot Tub Time Machine.
That's yeah. All right.
I enjoyed it.
That's a
It was
fair
fun.
answer. Hell yeah.
Let's see. Randall says, have you seen have Fetterman on to read Super Chats?
Yeah, we'll never get
Yeah.
to them.
You'll
We
get
have
it.
for
hard
about
enough
3
having
years.
Yeah.
It's hard enough having comics read them. I mean, come on.
Well,
Yeah. Animal Grimm, Bill and Ted's
Mhm.
Excellent Adventure. Yeah, I totally didn't even think about that.
Good
That's a
one.
good one, too.
Oh,
Yep.
right. There's a lot of them.
Mr. Grant Grader for another $2 Australian bucks. Congrats on the growth of the new channel.
Contracts on the growth. What's the
contracts.
Contracts.
There's a new
Tracks.
I'm pretty sure
What?
he meant congrats. But contracts on the growth of the new channel's growth.
Mhm.
English is
Yes.
different in his part of the world.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah. He's having a bit of
I
trouble
speak
today. Yeah.
good English as well. So
Good
yeah.
English.
Good English.
Oh.
Good English.
And congrats, Culture, on the 7K subs. Congrats.
Yeah.
dude.
Nice.
What's
Congrats.
up?
Well, I have to say that I have to thank my editor, a man who can get a channel to 100K, but he always gets it taken away.
That blows, man.
Yeah, no, but seriously, Grant's been editing his butt off. We've been collaborating together, and he makes me look good. So, 7K is the beginning. I'm trying for 10K by the middle of July. I'm being aggressive.
That's when we get to see them titties.
Be aggressive. I don't think you want to see this. See,
I've seen them. I don't. But
be careful.
Everybody in chat apparently wants to for some reason.
Be careful.
This just in: Brahma just admitted to seeing Culture Casino topless.
Yep.
You know what? There's a certain part of culture you don't want to know about.
Yeah, that's definitely one of them. Also, Bush says he also meant nude channel comics division.
Naked yoga with Ian.
Comics. Yeah.
I don't know what the hell is going on with the I actually set up Odyssey. I don't know if it's actually working.
Naked noodling with Ian K.
Yeah.
Hello to the Odyssey people if it's working.
Reset stream. Oh no, it looks like it's working. That's weird.
Culture, do you have a new series on Hulu?
Do I have a new series on Hulu? Which one?
The Full Monty.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
I heard that was awful.
That's fair.
What was awful?
The Full Monty series.
Culture's Full Monty or the series?
The series.
Yes.
Well, I heard Culture's Full Monty was awful too, but
no. And
but for different reasons.
I can't believe I told that story. I'm never saying it again. So
I did not hear the story.
You didn't tell the story. Your wife did.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
It was the boss.
That's so bad.
Oh, bitch, how do you spell Jeebus?
You get
They've
those
changed the
Rumble
way
rants?
that stuff comes up on Twitter, and I can't just type it in and it shows who I know.
Just wait till he's in the chat. See that. Okay. Over on the Rumble side, we already got Rumble rants. Pinochet's helicopter tours for $5 to support the hard work of the federal government puts in subverting the American people. Pinochet's helicopter tours is offering a 50% off Feds and Family special.
Whoa!
I get you where you deserve to be.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Oh my God. Also, he follows up for $1. Does Memento count as a time travel? Yeah, Memento count as a time travel movie. No, I don't think it does. I think it's just the fact that his memory's all jacked up.
Yeah. Does not count.
Yeah. So even though the movie is told out of
Great
order.
movie.
Yeah.
It's dude, it took me so many watches to actually understand what the hell was going on with that movie. Like honestly.
Out of the twist ending type movies, that one's actually more rewatchable than most.
It is. That's why I rewatched it enough to actually understand the movie.
J.S. Pena asks, who is Sam Bankman-Fried? Well, last year we covered the story with FTX. I don't know if you remember that, where FTX basically got busted for being a pyramid scheme.
Yes.
And also being tied to a very large Democratic fundraiser. Basically, that was what Sam Bankman-Fried's family was involved in. So, yeah.
And he had the very unattractive girlfriend that was in charge of investments.
Yes.
And they had a really weird public relationship that you
And
could
the
watch.
dungeon.
Yes.
Polycule.
Yeah. Yeah, they were swingers. And if you saw them, it's exactly what you think swingers would look like.
She's on par with that cop that was sleeping with the whole station.
Actually, yeah.
Train.
It was kind of weird.
One of those bands that you don't really find attractive.
Yep. Which is
right. But what does that have to do with time travel?
I don't know. You just asked the question.
How did we get here from there?
I have no idea.
Sam Bankman-Fried.
Yep.
1 foot in front of the other.
1 foot.
That's right.
In front of the other. So Sam Bankman-Fried. Apparently there has been 13 charges leveled against him, and 5 of them were dropped, and they were kind of dropped quietly. But the caveat to that is the fact that it is kind of tied to the extradition from the Bahamas. So in order for them to actually go and pursue those charges, the Bahamas have to agree, which I think sounds kind of weird.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. He's a U.S. citizen.
Yes.
So how does that apply to him?
Because his apprehension was done through
in the Bahamas.
Folks, yeah.
Oh,
Right.
so
it all depends on the extradition treaty.
Yep. That's all part of it. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. I do not expect him to spend a single day in jail. Like I said, large Democratic donor. Don't see it happening.
No way. No way.
Mhm.
They're wanting
Not
a new
That
trial
big
next
class.
year.
Yeah, they're wanting to move. Are they wanting to move the trial to next year, or
No, they're wanting a new trial in Bahamas so they can get out of the charges that are in the Bahamas.
Hmm.
I mean, that's the way I took the article. My interpretation of it. I don't know if I'm right or wrong on that because I don't. I mean, clearly, I don't understand if U.S. citizens, and laying around in the islands.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was a U.S. citizen laying around in the islands for a couple of weeks. The only thing that happened to me is Greenpeace came by and kept trying to throw me back in. Bastard French fuckers. No. Oh, wait, has
Well,
it been
and
10 minutes? Yeah, it has been. Fuck the French.
At the time, you were a felon too, at least in
That's right.
Illinois.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
still technically a felon in Illinois.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
Florida man's got some rivals out there in Illinois right now. I'm not
Oh,
gonna lie.
jeez.
We
Well,
covered
it's-
one of those on today's show.
Going on.
They had in one of the suburbs, south side of Chicago, they had a shooting at a Juneteenth celebration.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Go
I forgot.
figure. Go
It's
figure.
a celebration
Like
that this
20
apartment
shot.
complex was putting on, and they've done every year. And then there's like 300 people that suddenly showed up to this one, apparently. And then somebody got into an argument, and there were women fighting. So I'm sure that made somebody's TikTok day. And then
Sure.
in the southern part of the parking lot, they started firing shots. And the most insane thing that I read about it was one of the witnesses says there must have been like 100 shots in 50 seconds. I'm like, okay, fine.
That's not how.
Only if like
Mathematics
30
work.
people pull out.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, so it was a
Right.
gang war?
That's yeah.
Right.
It was, but they're trying to say everything but that about it. It's hilarious.
Of course.
Why? It's Chicago, right?
Well, I mean, that's how you celebrate Juneteenth in Chicago, I guess.
That's how you
I guess.
celebrate anything.
Fireworks, so we just fire stuff up in the air.
I love Jay's opinion, man. He cracks me up. He's asking me, I've noticed you're doing more videos lately. Are you losing subs or what? No, as a matter of fact, I'm gaining subs, and the whole point of making more content is to gain more subs. And I don't know if you were listening on the stream where I talked about how I got laid off from my job, so I have a lot of time on my hands. So yeah, there's that.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's been videos and feverish masturbation. Those two things.
Feverish is a little strong. But...
So is my not going
Lukewarm.
So is your right forearm.
He's been pumping a lot of iron.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Anyway,
was that
yeah,
thing that Corey
um,
put in the Gilded Chat?
the tug
The-
toner.
The
the
tug
I-
toner.
Okay, is that like an SNL skit? I mean, I would
think
love to know
so.
where that's actually
It's
from.
so.
something, but
I
that's
think
just
it is
hilarious.
an SNL skit.
Because it's
but
one of those things you're like, this could be real, but you're not sure. Because I mean, we've all seen the shake weight, right? I mean,
Yep.
it just
Mm-hmm. South Park made an episode
We've all
about the shake
seen the
weight.
Baldo.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we might show this on Rumble.
I started to say, I would think that's a Rumble one.
Oh yeah, 100%. That is not a
Sure you don't want me to show it now?
friendly-
All right.
I mean, it's probably fine, but it's pretty funny.
It is funny
and
as
I
well.
guess if it's shown on national television, it's fine. But there's the copyright claim aspect, so we don't need that.
Yeah.
True facts.
Yep.
YouTube.
Yeah, fucking A, man. SNL did have some funny shit like back in the day. Have you
Oh,
guys seen the
yeah.
Mistress
Mhm.
commercial they did?
Oh yeah, that was
maybe.
It's basically the car with the vagina.
mhm.
It's
Ooh,
that one's fucking hilarious.
didn't
I mean,
see
they
that.
would never do that
Oh,
shit this day.
Oh, Schmitzke beer, one of the all-time classics.
Yeah.
There.
See,
Dr. Porkenheimer's boner juice is always my favorite.
my favorite skits were like Mr. Peepers
Oh, that was good.
and the ambiguously gay duo cartoons.
Yep.
Those were the best.
Oh, I remember MB.
He also says, I also noticed your eyes look out of place every time your face is on screen. Again, it's probably glasses. It's probably the glasses and way my camera is positioned, because I typically try and look directly into the camera, but it could be the fact my glasses fuck things up. So.
It could also be that he's just butt ugly. I mean, it could be that.
No, it could be the fact that I'm retarded. I don't know.
No,
you pick.
You're okay.
My mommy
Smarter than
says
I am.
I'm beautiful.
That's a lot of options.
Maybe I'll just start staring at my screen like I normally do.
I thought it was a new-
Well, the funny thing about it, okay, is that, being that I've worked with an independent film and have filmed stuff, they always teach you never look directly into the camera. Where in YouTube it's vastly different. You're supposed to look into the camera because you're having a conversation. Well, the problem is that my camera is kind of higher, mainly to clear my screen that is right here. Because if I pull my monitor out, you'll be in frame. So I had to make sure that it. What?
That was close. I thought he was going to start squishing our heads.
No.
I'm pinching
anyway,
your head.
So anyway, the whole point is that I have to have proper clearance for my monitor, and it's set a little higher, so I'm technically looking up into the camera rather than directly into it. So anyway, maybe it's a perspective thing. I don't know. I kind of noticed that too.
You just walked
Look
into
at
a short
Bush's
joke
comment.
none of us pulled.
You walked into a party like you were walking into a yacht.
No.
Yeah, that
My
one.
junk on street. You guys are funny. Anyway,
That's good.
Yep.
I thought you were trying a new yuppie look, look more intelligent for your new channel. Current year with Egan K.
No,
real-
it's honestly me just being lazy, not putting my contacts in. And honestly, I don't know what it is with these new glasses. I probably have to take them and get them redone. But the the progressive part is like really on the bottom. So like when I'm reading, I have to like tilt my head back like that to actually fully see the screen. But when I have my contacts in, I actually have a clear picture of the screen than I do with my fucking glasses, which is
You would
the
think that
opposite.
having your head in that position would be kind of natural for you.
Looking up all the time.
I'm
Always
giving
looking
you the
up.
full redneck culture.
Oh, that is the full
This is
redneck.
getting better.
That takes effort.
Yeah.
That takes a.
Show
So, what's
that
your
neck.
favorite time traveling redneck movie?
Oh boy.
Bitch, I slapped the culture.
Oh,
Wow.
Slap the
Next
Culture.
Tuesday?
That's a great one. That's a point.
Last Tuesday, actually.
Is Tucker and Dale versus Evil considered a time travel movie?
I'm sorry, what?
Tucker and Dale versus Evil, is that considered a time travel movie?
No, but that's fucking hilarious, though.
It's a great film.
Oh my god, so good.
A teenager just jumped in the wood chipper.
What's up, Father Miller? Says, ahoy! Looks like the Titanic claimed another victim. Few victims too soon.
What's
Never
up,
too soon. Never too soon for a Titanic joke.
No, it's the submarine
This
thingy
was
that
the
got
submarine that they all died on
shit.
going to the
Okay.
Titanic.
Okay.
They got about 20
Yeah, it's got-
hours left.
Yeah, they're trying to get to it before it runs out of air.
Oh, yeah. I vaguely remember hearing something about that on the news and I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, it was probably an orca attack.
Yeah, probably.
They're
The whales
pissed off at all the
sunk it?
ships
Is that
right
sarcasm or?
now. No,
Jeez,
killer
serious?
whales are ramming
Attacking
ships and
ships.
sinking them left and right now. They've never seen this activity, and they've documented 7 or 8 cases in the past 2 weeks, something like that. I mean, it's
Orcas are
weird
getting
stuff.
crazy. Yep.
Is that the windmills in the water that's driving them crazy?
Probably.
Yep. All that environmentally friendly crap that apparently drives wildlife insane or kills them outright. I regret nothing, nor should you, Father Miller. Nor should you. I regret nothing too.
Does that mean, Father Miller, they're going to have to remake the ending of Titanic, the movie, with more people on it?
More people not on it.
That's true.
There's a joke in there somewhere that I have.
They're going to have
Yeah,
some
tremendous.
romance in a submarine that's sinking to the bottom of the sea.
I know what's
Something
definitely
about the
happening
motion
in
of
that
the ocean?
submarine. Yeah.
Hey, look,
There's
I think
Weird.
that'll be between two guys, so it'll be a modern tale.
So visiting the Titanic
Oh,
is the same to me as
think
somebody
you're down.
climbing Mount Everest. All right. If they don't come back, it's their own damn fault. Okay. Those are extreme areas, and it
Guarantee
takes
there was a
extreme
waiver.
people to go to. Yeah. Oh, guaranteed. Brahma insured that sub. It had waivers like crazy. But yeah, you go do something like that, you're taking quite a bit of risk. That is way far down there, and there is nothing to come get you. So, it's difficult.
Yeah, I mean, you'd need something that could go down where a gas pipeline was or something. You need something like that.
Right. No, what are you talking about?
No government has that.
No,
not the slightest.
Well, one of the most hardcore jobs in the world are those divers that go down and actually work on those pipelines and stuff like that.
Oil
They make
welding.
Okay, so what?
a ton of money.
I remember vaguely hearing this. I don't know if this is true or not, but was it basically like a tourist submarine that was going to go see the Titanic, and that's what happened?
Yeah, you pay to go see the Titanic from a sub, and it was supposed to be a couple hours, and their 3-hour tour is a little bit delayed.
If they put up the faces and
Only
one
a
of
little,
them's
though.
Bob Denver, I'm dying.
I'll be honest with you. I hope all of those people come back well, but there's several things I just don't risk. Jumping out of a perfectly good airplane with a parachute and going into a small self-contained vessel going deep underneath the ocean.
Yeah, you don't tug on Superman's cape.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
mean,
split
at
into
least
the
with an
wind.
airplane, I know it will be over before I even realize it. So, yeah,
Probably.
Well, yeah. It's like going into space. I mean, Shatner went up even as 80 or 90?
Almost,
something?
yeah, it was 90, I think. 90,
90 when he went up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's like, okay, if I die in a spaceship,
that's pretty cool.
Trying to raise at 90 as Captain Kirk, that's freaking cool. So
I don't think he's that old.
Yes, he is.
He is 90.
Yeah, he's pretty old.
Like James Doohan had part of his ashes launched into space, I think.
Part of his ashes?
Well, yeah, they just
I
take a
believe-
small vial. They don't take the whole thing.
Oh, I was going to say, I mean, you would think he could afford all of his ashes to go to space, but all right.
I don't know. He's a actor, not a miracle worker.
We are all Stardust.
Indeed.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Ziggy.
I don't. You know what? I was. Is there any more we want to say on Sam Bankman-Fried?
It's just what we expected. There's really nothing
Yeah.
much to add.
Well, I mean,
we all
it's-
saw it coming. He's an elite, and they
Well,
get the same outcome.
No,
that
his
they-
family's an elite. He's a
Yeah,
stupid
he's-
dumbass.
Here's the thing. Okay, they dropped 5 of the 13 charges, which means he has 8 outstanding charges going against him. Will he
Right.
see some jail time? Absolutely. He's the fall guy. Okay, he's still going to take the fall, but it should upset people that they dropped the charges just to get him out of the Bahamas.
I think the fall guy was Lee Majors, though, Corey.
Well, yeah, him too, but
Hold on.
Stop
Wait a
it.
second.
Just stop it.
Wait.
but then he was
There you go.
what was it?
It
$6
pays to be
million
a major
man now?
Democrat
I mean,
donor.
shit.
Yeah, he was the $6 million man. I still preferred the
Lee Majors.
Bionic Woman for obvious reasons. Hello. Anyway.
I don't think he's going to jail. I think
I don't
if
think
they,
he's going
they
to
send him
jail
to
either.
jail, they'll Arkansas him before they let him
Oh,
go
yeah,
to jail.
indeed. Yeah, that dude's a
Oh.
candidate for Arkansas.
Did you
If he
see
goes to
that
jail,
Elon
it'll
Musk
be a
was
beach.
followed by Hillary Clinton and was promptly blocked by Hillary Clinton?
Wow.
Did you guys see that? Yeah, it was pretty funny.
No,
I
I
replied
didn't
back
see
to him.
that.
So watch out for Arkansas, buddy.
Yeah, was that a threat?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe she's signaling to her face.
Yeah.
So Lindsay Wagner could be a spokesperson for Bull's Milk.
She could be.
Yeah.
True.
I would approve of
Just
that.
bionic left arm.
Rama,
Yeah.
With that sound. Every time the bull's milk milks, it makes that sound.
Was that it?
There it is.
Yep.
That was it.
Yep, that was it. Let's see what else we got on the docket for tonight. Meta, yeah, they're certainly kind of backing away from the whole censorship thing.
Because bad. It's a badness.
Are they?
Well, censorship is obviously bad, but they're backpedaling on what happened with the censorship around COVID misinformation.
Right.
And yeah, let me pull the article up so we can take a gander at it. Not
The
everybody.
question is
wants.
Zuckerberg, is he seeing the light on a few topics?
I think
Because he's starting to say some of the right things.
I think he realizes
just because you can
that,
now.
Yeah, I think it's more convenience, right? Everybody is coming out now and going, "Oh, well, look at all these things." Remember the articles about why didn't conservatives say more about what was going on with COVID?
Yeah.
And
why didn't
like,
they warn us about COVID?
Yeah, why didn't they warn us about COVID? And it's like, you guys were fucking censoring everybody. You
grant us amnesty because we were well-meaning.
Right.
I don't think Zuckerberg has changed one
Guy in a
bit.
Turkish
I
prison.
mean, I'm willing to be wrong, but I don't think he's changed one. But I think this is just, once again, it's no longer a hot button hair-raising topic. Now that the focus is no longer on Corona, it's easier for them to actually say these things because people are focusing on inflation, Ukraine, indictment.
Nobody's
Those 800
focusing
are
on-
things that they're focused on. They
Yeah,
did when the gas was completely let off the pedal. Completely. They didn't do it while the engine was hot. That's just my take. Hey, I'm willing to see if he's change, but I really don't buy it.
Nick, I think you're right. I think you're right, dude. Yeah. I think a lot of it is the fact that it's no longer hot. Basically, I think there's a lot of stuff now that's coming out that they really can't deny anymore. So I think that's the reason why they're backpedaling. Obviously, not all big tech, right? There's still certain things on YouTube we can't say about the COOF.
Well,
or the COOF vaccine.
Here's the thing, and to steal a quote from Culture there, they can when they backpedal this kind of stuff, they can then, because we have a presidential election coming up, okay, and the person behind Operation Lightspeed is going to catch a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Okay. And therefore they have to peel back these layers of misinformation so they can spread that information at the right time and not get hit with their own policies, and their actors won't be, shunned or suppressed. They'll be able to aim the political machine at their opponent more effectively.
Do you think people will fall for that, Corey?
Some will.
Okay.
I think the hardcore true believers will certainly fall for it.
Yeah.
I do think that the reason why YouTube has rolled back the election misinformation stuff is going to be related to this upcoming election.
Right.
If the Democrats lose.
I don't even think it takes the hardcore.
Now.
It doesn't even take the hardcore. Look at what happened in 2020. Both candidates on the Democratic side were saying there is absolutely no way in hell I will ever take that. And then the second they were in office, they were immediately asking who was going to be first in line to take the shot with them. And nobody remembers them saying there's no way in hell I'll take that. Yeah, we do.
Pepperidge
Their voters
Farm
don't.
remembers.
That was gay.
It was meant to be gay.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I ruined the joke.
Yeah, you did.
Well, who said a year ago that they're going to pin all the COVID stuff on Trump?
Most of us.
Yeah, it was most of us.
Yeah.
You said it. We all agreed. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There we go. There's always one cow that you just shove out there first in case he gets run over.
Yep.
Indeed.
Yeah. But
this is one of the biggest issues
Always a
with
cow.
the left and the right. The left is always preparing to set the stage for anything so it doesn't ever fall back on them. Whilst the right is currently arguing against whatever thing that they're trying to push. Meanwhile, the left has already moved on to the next thing.
Yep.
Yeah, you're kind of right. This is all
just catch up. The right's always
this is old
playing
news,
catch
man.
up.
This is old news. Before we get to the article, I want to get some of these Pinochet helicopter tours, rumble rants for $5. You see the
The Crappernick.
Crappernick. Okay, there we go. Crappernick declared for communism? No, I didn't hear about that. We are already a socialist economy. Remember, the goal of the socialism/communism is always totalitarianism. Yeah, 100% there, buddy. They are gun grabbing hard now. Something's coming. Yeah, there was a tweet, several tweets actually by the president, and there was like unfortunately, I couldn't find the video clip because I wanted to watch it with him talking about something really stupid about guns.
The hand brace, saying that it lets you use higher caliber ammo by having a hand brace on a gun.
Yeah. That I think that was it.
Pistol brace makes it a
But
gun.
he basically tweeted something out. Basically, it's like if Congress won't do anything about the guns, we need a new Congress. And then I replied to him. I quote tweeted him basically saying, "It's like apparently, Mr. President, you need to reread the Constitution, and something about how you took an oath to protect it." Yeah. So no, fuck off.
You would think that they'd be required to know that stuff, but
yeah, you would think they don't fucking care.
And you think he of all people would know that with being in there for like 50 years now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pinochet's helicopter tours for $2. There is some elite millionaires on that sub. Oh, really? I kind of expect the sub story to be a false flag of war.
Putin
Really?
shot him up. Yeah.
That's
If
interesting.
it was in a different part of the ocean.
Yeah, I was going to say it'd have to be a completely a different area. That's not going to work if they try to pull that one.
Titanic is the Lusitania Part 2.
Could be.
Well, you never know. I mean, even if it's in the wrong part of the world, it's not like they don't have submarines that can go anywhere. I'm sure that's what they can claim. So
in that area, I mean, it could be a false flag for war against China.
Who knows, man? I mean,
there's so many of those. Well, Blinken,
they got
he
subs
said
and shit everywhere.
We now no longer support Taiwan.
Yeah, I heard
that was the dumbest
oh
thing.
shit, that was another topic we should have talked about.
It's in the thing.
It is in the thing.
We're fierce.
It's in the thing,
and we're
I put it in the thing.
The thing that we voted in.
The thing that we did. That thing there.
I don't recall saying that.
Uh-huh.
Definitely one I would have voted for.
Under Rumble exclusive, Blinken's China visit. There's the Red State article, and then there's the Twitter tweet that has.
Oh, you mean the one I'm the only one who voted for it?
we're actually we're actually doing our production meeting live during the stream
live right now. Oh, speaking of, Parrot had sent a tweet. Sent a meme actually that I think you can read.
Oh God.
Get fucked. Fuck that, man.
Eagle Burver City. Old Dirt Tritherpup. Ugg Hopup. Oh, sorry. Ugg Hoopty. Huge Kloput. Zavitsis.
I had no idea he was Polish. That's amazing.
He is definitely Polish. There's not a vowel in there, is there? Oh, there's one.
No, there's not.
Bulbo? Oh, yeah.
Slarty Bartfast.
Slarty Bartfast always love that one.
I mean, there's at least a couple of views.
Yes. I think Ugg Hooped. I think we're going to use that.
There's a couple U's, but they're followed by there's an F in front of those U's.
What disturbs me more is he's using a split infinitive there, and that's really bothering me.
You see those two dangling participles there at the end? That's just disgusting.
And you don't use the double P. You only have to use a single P when it's that form of
right
Lardy tip.
Yeah. Well, that I think that's for emphasis. I think instead of periods, he's using P's.
Well, maybe he needed to go really bad.
I don't believe this is real. As River points out, where's his hoodie and shorts?
Wow, good question. I don't. You're right. He could. There's no way that man could tie a tie. You're not wrong.
And he's got to watch.
Even with help. Yep.
Gotta watch.
Yep.
His neck in that top picture, dude.
Dude,
Ugg Hooped Colgel Poop. That's gonna be if I were Douglas Adams, I would use that as a name.
I'll be honest with you. I'm just waiting for him to start singing "Putting on the Ritz." Putting on the Ritz.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
we're going to hell.
Poor Peter O'Toole.
Or maybe he played
Gary's Wizard Beard says, "Isn't that a future U.S. president?" Yes. I'm pretty sure he will be the president after Joe Biden.
He'll change his name to Camacho.
Camacho, yeah, fucking feels that way. Shit.
Election night, MSNBC and CNN, both of them were sitting there saying he's so presidential. I really do imagine we could see him in 4 more years. It's like,
oh yeah, absolutely. It's about getting the most retarded of the most retarded. They're making idiocracy happen right in front of us with this.
I love this Chicago box.
He's got to get in line. He's got
The
to get
great
in line behind
retardation remains
Feinstein.
intact. Yes, it is. Unfortunately, it's still intact.
Indeed.
Ooh, hey, WG gifted 5 memberships. Thank you,
And-
WG.
WG and Toxic Man Flu gifted memberships. Toxic Man Flu gifted 10, and WG gifted 5. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
WG gifted 5 memberships on my show today. I was very
That's
blessed.
good. Always
Love
appreciate the
sharing.
support, sir.
Last
Thank
night.
you
It
very
felt
much.
like today. Today's been long.
Wow.
Is it? I'm not going to go there. Anyway, background. Corey, would you like to pick it up, sir?
Oh, from the background? Okay.
Yeah, this is background.
During 2020 and 2021, Facebook and Twitter, the social media titans, found themselves caught in a crosshairs as pressure mounted for them to wrestle down pandemic-related misinformation. Claims that were challenged by the establishment groups, particularly about vaccine claims that were propagated like wildfire, prompting the platforms to batten down the hatches.
I'm always so hesitant to talk about COVID stuff on YouTube.
I know.
Yeah.
I was sitting here wondering earlier,
Can we
like, are we
just
allowed to
pump the
talk about
brakes?
this?
I don't
You are
think
allowed.
Just pump the brakes.
We are allowed to
On
talk
this.
about this?
Oh, the
What's that?
COVID stuff? Yeah, it's the election stuff, and now they're
Yeah.
not doing the election stuff.
Supposedly safe to talk rigging, but not this.
Yeah.
Though.
Oh, like what kind of sailboat?
Like indicting the former president and trying to get the next election.
Oh, come on.
We'll just get
Rigging?
Natural
Obama
Like a
run.
process.
sailboat?
Yeah.
We can get Michael Obama run.
Yeah.
Excuse me. It's okay to talk about this
I know.
because it's stuff in the article and things from there.
By the numbers. In an intense sweep in the final quarter of 2021, Facebook scrubbed over 12 million COVID-19 related content pieces from October to December. Wow.
cod pieces.
That's
Three-
crazy.
3 months for 12 million posts in 3 months. Wow. These pieces got the axe for being tagged as misinformation by an ensemble of global health groups. I'm glad I like Reclaim the Net. Any other news organization would have said experts.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Reassessment. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg recently admitted that he's a robot. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a
He's
COVID-19.
an android. Human
Yeah.
cyborg relations. Sorry, go ahead.
COVID censorship policies censored truthful information and undermined credibility in institutions. It really undermines trust, Zuckerberg pointed out in the most obvious statement possible.
Yeah, I know. It's like an obvious statement is very fucking obvious.
Yeah, thank you. The
Yeah, 'cause
caveat.
when you-
Saving face. Fuck this guy. Seriously. His company's losing actually for the last few months is not doing as well. It's no longer the hot button topic. And of course, Meta did not turn out to be as he was hoping to. So it's clearly he's at a point where his company he has officially peaked. He's not gonna go out of business anytime soon, but he's definitely officially seeing the best days with his company. And hopefully we can get to a point where Facebook is no longer here because man, did that shit hyper polarize the division. Holy shit, did it ever. I think that was the first major platform that escalated it to another level. And I've heard people say Twitter's a filth. I'd argue that Facebook is far worse. But maybe that's just my life.
No, Facebook is far worse. And I mean, Twitter, I don't know, I would say was just as bad up till recently. But yeah, I think Facebook was a lot worse because they actually I'm trying to recall because it's been a while since we covered it. But I know that they were very much aware of what was going on.
Oh yeah.
And they were warned by the FBI on it was around the the Hunter Biden laptop story when they censored it. They were basically told by the FBI that some Russian disinformation was about to drop in to censor it.
Yep.
It's always Russian disinformation.
course
Russian
it is.
misinformation.
Well, yeah, dude, it's like using the word Nazi, right? It's
Yeah.
like all that word means now is somebody who's not in my tribe. That's what Nazi means. And Russian disinformation means information that is true that is really inconvenient to my narrative.
Yep.
I mean, they've successfully done, the progressives have successfully done what Hitler wanted to do. Okay. And that's the ironic narrative of that. By being intolerant.
Yep.
And truly intolerant of other people.
Mm-hmm.
And I see things swinging the other way. Brandon Morse had a really good article on Red State VIP today. It's well worth it. The Red State and the Reclaim the Net that I pay for yearly. Well worth it.
Same.
And it's really good. But I'm starting to see things kind of go back the other way. And I'm just like, just please stop. Let's just get to where we should be, which is the civil liberties that we espoused to when the country began, and just let this left-right thing just kind of die.
Yeah, well, and that's the issue, is that, you know, there's authoritarians on both sides of the aisle, right? And that's the issue.
They don't want that to die. That's the thing. It's what keeps everything divided. So it's how do you reach out to the other side and say, hey, listen, you have your issues, we have ours, but in case you didn't realize, we both have a common enemy, and that's within the state system and how it functions. We have different ideas, but we both want to have a common goal. How do we break that ice to have that open dialogue?
Yeah, authoritarianism. It's what's for dinner.
Well, I mean, okay, I'm gonna let me show this thing that I have that I think this perfectly sums up what's happening today in just a few words. I mean, this man is such an what they used to call an orator.
Yes, very eloquent speaker.
Very eloquent speaker. And
cunning linguist.
When I was growing up, we respected the people who we voted for and were the civil servants. There was a modicum of respect there until they did something wrong, right?
Right.
Then, okay, you got caught embezzling, and you threw the book at them for doing that and betraying the public trust. And we have idiots like this, idiots like Dick Durbin, all right? Idiots like Maxine Waters. We have people past their cognitive ability to understand words are governing this country for 6 years. And that's the problem. We've given up.
Ableist toxic man flu.
I am going to be ableist. If you're not fully capable, and mentally capable, you should not be in the public sector.
Yes, it's ableist.
Right. I voted for Trump because, let's be honest, Hillary's Satan.
Yeah. I was going to say Biden wasn't an option for me.
Yeah. Hillary's Satan. Biden's, not all there. So I voted for him for that. But I was looking at it, the choice between Hillary and Trump, and I was really disgusted. A loudmouth, reality former Democrat buffoon, and one of the worst people that's ever lived on the planet. Those were my choices. I don't have any good choices for this stuff. Is DeSantis a good choice? I don't know. He hasn't been vetted yet. But there's such a toxic environment out there. You can't get somebody decent to run because the other side going to pull tribalism on them and going to do everything possible to destroy them. And
pretty much.
They'll pull out something that I can't imagine any of these next generations of kids coming up running for this stuff with the dumbass shit they put on Facebook and Twitter and Snapchat and all this. That stuff doesn't go away. That's like what we used.
It'll be their peers that are voting for them, so they'll all have the same issues.
Maybe. I mean, there was an episode in the first season of The Orville where everybody got to vote on whether somebody was guilty by a yes, no, and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah. That was
such foretelling of where all this stuff came. It came from there. And I would argue that the country during the time that we had all this national emergency or whatever it was run off of likes and dislikes on Twitter. That's where the decisions were made. So we lived that episode of the
You're not
Orville
wrong, dude. You're
for
really
2 to
not
3
wrong.
years.
Brahma,
And
you sorry, go ahead. Talks.
So when Comics and I and everyone on the panel say you need to go local, that's where it must start, because you know what's happening. Parents are noticing this stuff. You see the Armenian Americans fighting back. You see the Muslim Americans fighting back.
Well, not just that. You see it also in Canada with the Christians and the Muslims fighting back.
They're fighting back.
Exactly.
Yeah. They had
And
what,
of
3 or
course,
4
Alliance.
protesters, and they had 2 people on the other side.
The funny thing about it too is that, you know, when the Muslims go at it, they don't know what to do, so they call them white supremacists. And if you look at it, you're like, are you fucking crazy? Sorry.
One of the articles I looked at is they didn't know what to do. I think Culture or somebody else posted in one of our private chats.
They
on
don't know
Twitter.
what to do. That's why they call them white supremacists. I know Brahma was trying to say something earlier, and then we'll hit some super chats real quick. So Brahma, what were you going to say?
Mine was just at the beginning of his point when he was naming the Democrats that are screwed up in the head. But I mean, there's the ones that aren't actually, completely messed up in the head, but they're still stupid. Like Hank Johnson, thinking that Guam is going to flip over if we send more troops over there because it's an island. I mean, we're not sending our best to Congress.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
In Congress. Yeah. Well, I have a fear that if we send any more troops over there, that the island might capsize. And the general who is answering his questions was like, that's not possible. But I mean,
that's not
that
how
guy's
Earth
given
works.
Power, and he's been elected 15 times? I mean, that guy's been in Congress forever. It's amazing. Since 2007.
I'm usually against term limits, but I think that's all you got.
Yeah.
Guam was going to flip over. The orcas would have taken care of it a long time ago. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Eric K for $2 says, so Bill and Melinda Gates are health professionals. Yeah, pretty much.
They are now. And farmers.
And farmers. Yeah.
Well, listen, 2 classes in 6 hours and $2,400. You too can become a clinician in the state of Illinois and work at a dispensary. And you become a medical professional. 6 hours.
Latino Slam for $2. CC is hot phobic. I'd say he's hobophobic.
No, he's not phobic of any hobos that I've seen.
He is
I got a new hat for you, Paulie.
Pinochet's helicopter tours for $5. Lastly, RIP Taiwan. Nice knowing you. Biden sold you out today. China has a green light, and they are going to make it hurt. So what was Congress doing over there? Pelosi and crew getting their money out.
Yeah.
Probably.
Good possibility.
Yeah. Well, there's definitely something coming. We keep seeing more and more military planes in the air. I think there's been tanks spotted on highways in a few states now. I mean, they're mobilizing in weird ways that don't make sense, and we're not getting any information. So I think they think we're going to World War III.
Yeah. I mean,
Probably.
Pelosi's, they pulled out their Apple stock too. Sold over, what was it, 1 million shares or whatever, $1 million? Culture, you know how much they
She's gonna
sold?
buy ice cream.
They pulled out a lot of they've been pulling out a lot of their financial assets and moving it. Not only, and just remember back 2 months ago when they were like rolling out cell phones, like emergency sat phones to certain.
Oh yeah, 50 of them. The other half didn't get it.
Yeah. What does that tell you? They know which half they want to have doing things. So there you are.
It's when we were driving back from Dallas, Mrs. Flew read something to me. The Illinois governor, Batsker, he was having to pull back and close the program that provided free health care for migrants from the border. And they were getting to the point where they're running out of enough of our money to not be able to give it to the people over 65. Free health care to the people that came across the border. So, yeah.
Yeah, they're finally running out of other people's money.
Running out of other people's money. And people, the governors, Abbott and DeSantis, that are shipping all those people to these states, if it wasn't working, they wouldn't be complaining about it.
Right.
So I think that there's a precipice going to be reached, and I think comics bringing up they're not going to go after the election denying really shows that they understand what the inside numbers are at this point. There's only so much that you can take that you win 16 counties in the entire United States and you get 81 million votes. There's only so much of that people can say, okay, I can take that once, but I don't know if you can do that twice before they start saying that there's something fishy in Denmark. And they start asking questions.
They have to let up on that the same way that we were saying they have to let up on COVID so they can start their new narrative. I mean, they're already, you could easily say they're already trying to rig the next presidential election.
Well, they already started with that.
The former president twice. That is rigging an election.
Well, there's also the stuff that Hillary said that we covered earlier in the year, where she's like, the Republicans are pre-stealing the election. I think it's a very good possibility that they're going to have a very uphill battle to win it. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I guess it all depends on how badly the Republicans screwed this thing up. But yeah, I mean,
never underestimate the Republican ability to fuck things up.
Yeah.
And it's still 18 months. It could be Newsom. It could be anybody running.
No, it's going to be Biden unless he dies.
Biden may not make it there.
If he is alive on life support,
I'm sure he's going to run if he's alive.
Running.
So,
well, he has competition in was it RFK Jr.?
RFK,
and they are trying to
not any competition that can beat him in a primary, though.
So 24 is going to be Biden versus Trump again. This is my prediction, and then 28 is going to be DeSantis versus Newsom.
Yeah, which is why they're already starting an undercard battle right now.
Yeah,
DeSantis and Newsom have been going back and forth for 2 or 3 weeks, if not longer.
But Jill's going on tour. She's going to all the cities, not Joe. They've already got the cities lined up.
Gee, I wonder
she's
why
the one that
Jill's
matters,
going.
So,
Biden is going to do whatever he does till 2028. Should he be reelected?
He's going to hide in a basement. Is what he's going to do.
Yeah, hide in a basement. They're relying on doing the bare minimum effort. Also, he's the easiest yes man they have. You think that they're going to try to get someone who might actually have a backbone like RFK? That's what they don't want. This is who we're going to assign to you as our Democratic nominee. And that it just goes to show you all these shows where, like, look at all these people. You decide who should be your candidate. It's kind of a bit of a ruse. They assign you, but they give you the illusion that you're deciding because really it's always been decided. I mean, shit, I'd argue that Biden and Harris were always decided from the beginning because Biden already is technically in some ways Barack Obama Part 3.
I will slightly disagree in the fact that I think it was supposed to be
Kamala was supposed to be the president.
I think it was supposed to be Kamala. Yeah, and it was
Tulsi Gabbard destroyed her.
That's the point I was making. Tulsi basically destroyed her on stage and made her look the fool. And the only way to get her into the White House was through being VP.
Yeah.
So yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say this now. I think that Susan Rice is going to be part of the picture for the Democratic nomination.
Yeah, I think she'll be
Sometime
under
next 12 months.
Gavin. I mean, if Biden doesn't, it'll be Gavin and Susan Rice because Susan Rice is Obama's chosen one.
Yeah, she's one of the worst people. Hillary, Susan Rice. Yeah.
You sure it won't be Gavin and Stacey Abrams?
No, Stacey can't carry anything.
It's Beto O'Rourke and Stacey Abrams. That's
the
a power
dream
team
ticket.
right there.
The dream team, the lose campaign.
Mm-hmm.
God, seriously,
well,
if those
Stacey
two were to
Abrams
run,
could lose a few.
Yeah, that too. If they were to run and win, it's like the system's fucked at that point.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I mean, because
we also
nobody
know
wants them. Nobody wants them.
With these historically low numbers of approval for the president, if he manages to get 81 million again, we all know there's something up. Because there's no way those 81 million are voting for him again with what they're saying they approve of right now.
Right.
And that's not how it works. Common sense and a simple look at the numbers say that's not going to be possible.
Yeah, you can only pull the same thing once, right? The second time you do it, and you can do that on a smaller scale, mostly because people want to be left alone.
Maybe they're arrogant enough to try.
They're going to
they are
try, but they'll
most
do it a different
definitely
way.
Arrogant to try.
Yeah, there will be a different tactic. Well, I mean, they've started the different tactic. They're trying to arrest the opponent.
Right.
Right. But I mean, even if they do and the charges and stuff are there, despite what the turncoat Bill Barr and others, I mean, Bill Barr's been a turncoat for years, folks. He never was a good pick. And I can devastate Donald Trump just based on his picks alone. He had one or two good picks. The rest of the people that he picked to run the government were awful. And for a man that was supposedly saying, I'm good at hiring people, he sucked balls at picking people.
Yeah, he really did.
The only thing that got him in the office was Steve Bannon. That's it. I have gone up and down all over that 2016 election, and Steve Bannon and 60,000 votes in a Rust Belt turned 3 states for Trump, and that was a landslide.
Oh, by the way, mead raid going on right now.
Yep.
Hi, Mead
Toxic
Raid.
film.
Well,
Thank you,
let's
Tom.
be also real too.
Tom.
Trump, he had a really good the way he is promoting himself. He talked up a good game during the 2016. That's the thing. A lot of people.
He's 100% hype. 100% hype.
And it worked.
And he
because
loved
there's a
America.
lot- yes, there's a lot of people who, when they voted for Trump in 2016, a lot of them were people who initially voted for Obama the first time, thinking he was going to be the great big change, but then they saw, well, he was not the great big change, at least not in a positive way.
Right.
And a lot of them either just didn't vote for Obama again, or they just didn't vote, period. Because if you saw the 2012 election, not only did Barack Obama have less votes, there's just less votes, period.
Hillary
And then
was
a
an
lot of people
awful
are like,
candidate.
Okay, well, I'm
Yeah.
going to try this Donald Trump guy because I tried a Democrat and that didn't work. I guess I'm going to see what happens with Trump. What's the worst that can happen? So, and that's why it's good we have people who are in the center who are going to look at that at least as close to objectively as it gets.
Oh, and the big thing too, remember, the whole thing with Hillary is that it was supposed to be her turn, which is the reason why it was such a huge upset. Because everyone thought that Hillary was going to win. No one thought that the blowhard was going to win. I guess a lot of people, some people did. But
You had the timing of everything, with everything trying to be about women in power, women in charge, the force is female. It was clear that from top to bottom, every
the Forces
facet
female
of
stuff came out
culture-
afterwards, I believe.
I know, but
Happy birthday to this
all I'm trying
future
to say is if
president.
you look
Yeah,
at
happy
the
birthday.
trajectory between 2014 through 16, they were setting the stage up for everything women. They were setting that stage up, and obviously, all I'm trying to say is every cultural institution, education, Hollywood, they're all setting up around the idea of women being in charge of things, and obviously, Hillary Clinton was just the ultimate example of that.
She was just a horrible candidate.
Yep.
Everybody
Obviously.
hated her. Everybody hated her.
Yes.
Now, I do want to say, as we get into these discussions, we've got some people coming over from Mead. Comics is going to start doing, expanding out into workout videos and having some products, some protein shakes, Brahma
Jesus
Bull
Christ.
dried bull milk and stuff. But
Dehydrated.
Don't you fucking
Dehydrated.
dare.
what? Core member has given us some preliminary advertising stuff here. So here's Buy Comics right arm workout. I'll give you close-up personal attention from there. So that's Core member. Thank you very much for helping us out with this ad campaign from there. And
Maybe I should have fixed my hair when I took that photo.
you should have fixed your hair. And you know what? Now we can get the Legion of Memers start changing your hair out. I'd love to see that picture with one of those rainbow froze.
How did you get the
Yeah,
mix
that-
tan? That's weird. He's got tan in places and white in other weird places.
Oh, because that's a woman's hand over here.
Yeah, I thought it was Nick's hand, but
I mean,
it's a
he's
woman.
got a tan arm or right arm, but underneath part of his lower back is white, and then part of his left arm is white right in the middle.
He's
Oh,
a
he
French
is.
Have you ever seen a
design.
truck driver suntan?
Right?
Well, that's not a farmer's tan. I mean, that's
I drove around in the Jeep all day today with the top off. And yeah, the top of my arm is searing red, and the bottom of my arm has no sun at all.
but see, he's got a tan lower arm. He's got that one spot. It was like he was wearing an armband there on that spot.
And he's
That's
got
why.
nice
And
Lee press-on nails.
Indeed.
About time you let me in. Jesus
hi,
Christ.
Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Wow.
I was
Already
gonna
for
do
$5.
a joke,
The
but not
military
too
isn't necessarily mobilizing inside the U.S. It's called Dispersal and survivability for what may be coming soon. Wow. Yeah, it's a good possibility. That's kind of sparks an interesting question. Do you think the U.S. can actually be invaded?
No,
not currently.
You think the U.S. can be invaded?
If we keep giving all of our arms and armaments
Yes.
to Ukraine, then yeah, absolutely.
Yes, because we already are being invaded.
True.
Well, there's that.
Well, we're not being invaded on a physical,
Not military.
like, no war,
Okay.
No, because nobody can get to us.
On a military
We're being
level, not at
invaded.
the moment.
We're being invaded through all our major institutions, every facet.
No,
of
we're being
culture.
invaded through the southern border.
Yeah.
Oh, it does that.
Not good call.
That is the number one problem. If we're going to fix anything, if we're going to get real about wanting to pull all this stuff out and we're wanting to white pill ourselves and all those things, if you want to do something about that, you need to write your congressman, you need to write your senator, and you need to get the southern border closed. And then you got to give teeth back to ICE and start deporting people out of this country because we're running out of everyone's money.
So
And the
you're
only
telling-
reason that these progressives and their stupid ass ideas are still getting put in office is because of the 30 million people that we've had come across that border illegally over the last 20 years. That's
And
it.
many of them now are Chinese nationals coming through.
And there are terrorists and other stuff and things coming across.
Yeah, there's
there.
a lot. There's a lot of things that are coming across, not just people from South America. Pinochet's Helicopters for $2 says, "Okay, really last one. Early wake up. Did you see USVI rep call for Trump to get JFK'd on MSNBC? Quite part out loud. No, I missed that.
That was what's her name?
Maybe I mean, it sounds familiar. I don't remember if I actually
it's not her.
saw that or just heard about it, but I don't know.
I think it was on Red. It's either Red State or Reclaim the Net. We said it out loud, and hoping that he gets JFK.
I think it's probably Red State where I saw it. Because that sounds familiar, like I said. Yeah, that's awful. I think hell, I mean, as much as I have no love for Biden, I wouldn't wish that on him. You know, that's just a shitty thing to say.
Right. I don't wish death on any of these people. Now, if they are tried and found to be guilty of treason at time of war,
that's
okay. That's a different story. But we're not at war, so there is no treason charge out here. So throwing treason around is a very, very harsh word. Has a lot of meaning to it, just like Nazi used to.
Yeah.
You keep throwing this stuff around and it's lost all meaning because we have too many blowhards.
The funny thing is that now they're trying to associate Nazi with anyone who stands against the trans ideology thing that's going on. And it's like somebody, God, I need to find the tweet. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. It angers me that the word Nazi means nothing now. And it's thanks to morons like that that basically have made it be stupid.
Oh, Rachel Madcow and others?
No, it wasn't Rachel Maddow. It was
Stacey Plaskett is who Rumble's saying.
Why am I hearing music?
Because Tom's playing a song, I think.
I cannot see why Nazi is such a bad word. It's just a word. Ain't you heard? Like turd. And we all make turds, yeah. Every day we make turds. Nazi's just a word.
Oh, she fucking deleted the tweet. Oh, the account was suspended. That's why. All right.
Just a word.
I unfortunately I can't read it because it's gone now. And I'm glad the retard got
Did you
kicked.
see the one with Jen Psaki and the other official? Oh, that was really good, Tom. That she was interviewing that Maryland or Jersey official and what he thought about the books being removed from the schools.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
Says it was keeping children from their power or something by reading.
Yeah, from their power of being able to read about this smut stuff.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, they don't ban any of those books. They really don't. They put them in the sections that these younger kids can't get to. And what we're talking about is third graders. All right. Like Comic said in his video. I think this one was on ENK talking about the teachers and stuff, and third grade teachers wanting to live her truth with third graders. No.
Yeah.
You know what you do in that situation? You tell that person that they need to go get a secondary school education and get out of grade school.
The teacher that
Because-
basically said she didn't feel appreciated because
Her third graders didn't use her pronouns.
Well, no, it wasn't because her third graders didn't use her pronouns. Is that she got in trouble for teaching gender ideology to third graders.
Yeah, she's lucky that other things didn't happen. I mean, the Armenians have been screwed around for thousands of years, folks.
Yeah.
They are hardcore. And
Well,
when they go off like this, man.
My favorite bit was when she was complaining about the Armenian genocide and saying, oh, well, you know, Armenian genocide, blah, blah, blah. But what they really should be concerned with is the genocide of 1850. And I basically said that, yeah, it's like walking up to someone who's Jewish and saying, you shouldn't be concerned about the Holocaust. You should be concerned with the genocide of 1850. It's just as fucking retarded.
What you should be concerned about, really, is how good the Legion of Memers are. That's
Yes,
what
I
you
know.
need to be concerned about. Just right there.
I saw it.
Oh man, you look
gee
like a
whiz,
whore.
I'm trying to help. All right, whatever.
I saw some development there.
What?
Yeah, those were
Comics
pretty
has
nice.
some nice boobs. That's it.
Yep.
All right.
I think Magic
we
Poop
knew
wants
that,
to see
but-
you as a woman. Magic Poop has homoerotic thought about you and it makes him uncomfortable.
Lord have mercy.
Nothing says a good Friday night than Tom singing about.
Oh my God, that you got to pull that. That's fucking funny.
Oh, this one here, the lovely Sherry did.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I'm no longer going to complain about arbitrary things on the internet.
Hello.
Look at that. There we go.
Even OMG.
It's got a rainbow look to it. There. Oh, that's
As I always say, at least my tits look great.
yeah.
Yep.
You know what?
All right,
Lovely Sherry always make sure you have a nice rack.
Yeah, indeed.
You know, the other
Mr.
word we're going to
Trump-
see.
Oh, go ahead.
The other word we're going to see them start using a whole lot and is going to change the meaning is espionage. Everything with Trump with those charges is to try to bring the word espionage into everyday nomenclature so that they can basically say that he is a spy working for the Russians again.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Almost all the
And they will
charges have
still
to do
fall
with
for it
espionage.
again.
Bull crap.
And espionage
Bullshit.
has a very specific legal meaning, and they are dodging all around that.
well, yeah, they typically do. Okay, Mr. Tickle Trunk for $10. I just want to drop my annual. I really appreciate you guys. Never change. It's a blast here, especially when I disagree, because people don't argue like children, even if we're all incredibly immature. Yeah, 100%,
Yeah, well,
dude.
screw you, Pickle Trunk. You're wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna
I
say,
know
man,
what I am, but what are you?
I love having you around, dude. When we get the member streams going again, you gotta jump on because having you on is always a lot of fun, man.
He's too busy with those Midnight Edge streams.
Apparently
Yeah.
so. He's too busy streaming with Mags.
Hanging with Mags.
Yep, Mags is awesome though. She was
I
supposed to be our
don't blame
guest tonight, but yeah, obviously some shit happened. She wasn't able to make it, so
Oh, she's okay. Oh,
yeah. Hopefully everything is good. So.
oh,
Society Reviews for $5. It is clear that SBF was a CIA backed Trojan. There we go. Trojan horse to the bring government regulation into crypto. Crypto has to die to bring the central bank digital coin. Yeah, that is definitely what they're trying to do is murder
And-
crypto to get their central bank digital currency
We
in
have
place.
to fight tooth and nail at a state level to prevent that from happening.
yeah. You're going to be able to do it in certain states and not in others. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
boy.
Wow.
Wow.
That's Monkey Jeebus did you
Whew.
as Pride Month share. Apparently.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Lady
All right.
Gaga. I mean, that's more Lady Gaga.
Hit the
Cher
wrong
has-
button.
So how do you
I did
get
it
Lady
again.
Gaga?
Cher has-
Gypsies, tramps, and thieves.
Well,
That's
yeah,
right.
Cher has more up front than Gaga does. So
Tickle Trump
Good.
says Mags will be fine. Just been a bad week. I'm sorry to hear that.
You talking above, not below, right?
if I could turn back time.
Oh my god.
Because I've heard things
We
about
started
Gaga.
on that.
What's your favorite time travel movie, Tom?
Yeah, Tom.
My favorite time travel movie
Yeah.
is Steel Magnolias.
Oh, well, very good.
Oh, that's a great one.
That was a different
not
one
a time
from the rest of
travel
us.
movie.
It's yeah, that's kind of the
Well,
point.
you
I
remember
guess.
when they went back in time and fried green tomatoes, right? They had flashbacks.
Hey,
Flashbacks is
teacher,
not time travel.
leave those kids alone.
Oh, wow. It's called.
And
it's
we just
called-
got copyright claim.
it's
Thanks,
called-
Tom.
It's called.
Actually, they share copyright. All in all, just because you take your dick and balls off, it don't make you a woman.
What?
Wait, fuck that up. You're not a woman just because you've got no dick and balls. That's what it's supposed to
There
be.
you go. That's better. Yeah.
Tom, the appropriate term now is non-man.
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 Dude, you
It's
have,
just a work in progress here.
It's Mahler's
you
new
have-
nickname.
but wait a minute.
I thought they had settled on uterus haver.
Uterus. The haver of the uteri.
Harbor of uteri.
Well, I don't
Just
know.
like the
You can-
prostate possessor.
you could probably get a UTI installed there, Brahma. Come on, but hey, you don't know. But I know this that even Hollywood now is starting to be like, hey, wait a minute, chicks ain't gonna be able to get anything anymore if we roll into this bologna sausage. That Jamila Jamil chick from She-Hulk, yeah, she came out and was like, yeah, we probably have to create this non-binary thing because otherwise chicks will never win anything ever again. And
Non-binary?
Bernardi?
The non-binary.
Christmas in non-binary.
Yeah.
Because
Where none
remember,
of the folks are
everybody,
blokes.
there's no such
Okay.
thing as chicks with dicks. There's only dudes with boobs.
It's with boobs, yeah. Anybody see Jordan Peterson's tweet? Holy balls, dude.
which
No,
one?
I
Oh
haven't.
my God, Monkey Jeebus, why did you make me see that?
If the
Sorry.
chromosomes
Was
align,
it
the
Peterson's
struggle is
tweet?
real.
be a guy.
Oh,
Was it
Monkey
Peterson's tweet
Jesus.
regarding the Joe Rogan stuff right now, or something else?
Oh man,
I
the
don't know.
Jordan Peterson thing is fire.
JS.
What is it?
Well, what was it, Culture? That's what we're asking.
Oh,
What was Jordan Peterson's tweet? What's going on?
hang on.
He just talks about stuff and then walks away.
He sounds like Kermit the Frog, and he kind of talks about stuff. And so,
Yeah.
You
He's
really
Kermit
need to go
McMahon.
clean your room. It's
your
one of those things that you should do is clean your room.
Clean your own room before
Clean-
you
clean your
go
room
after
be-
anybody else's.
That's better than
It's really that simple.
Kermit.
I will not use your pronouns. You can't.
the only one who can do it better is Pro.
you can't bully me into using your pronouns.
He's spent the day going after gluttony, Gordok and other
Warlock
things.
You're a
Warlock
bunch of
Destroyer.
fat fuckers. Quit eating so much food.
I mean,
can't bring
mukbanging fat, disgusting bastards.
You're a bunch of fat. It's disgusting.
Well, okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
I mean, in my
I'm
opinion.
I'm curious because he apparently YouTube took down his interview with
Joe Cola
RFK.
is saying he tweeted out graphic images of how a dick is created from a forearm.
Oh, that was this morning.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear God, no, we are not showing that.
Yeah, he showed
Oh.
the cutting off of the forearm and all of that
the whole
stuff
stripped arm down to the bone.
to create the
Jesus.
phallus. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ugh.
it was, but hey, you know
Yes.
what? That's gonna wake people up, I mean,
I always have to remember that normal people haven't seen things like that and don't know about
Right.
stuff like that.
well, I'm aware of it, but I haven't gone out of my way to see it. I mean, there's lots of things I don't go out of my way to see.
Seen it.
I thought it was the thigh they used because there's a lot more
No,
fat there.
they strip
No.
every bit of muscle and tendon from the forearm.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
strip
God.
any bone.
Yeah, it completely
Oh.
depends on the cellular structure of the skin and the tissues being used to create said appendage.
and
Just like
and-
you can't put like belly fat into your boobs.
And the arm never truly heals back.
It
Just
doesn't,
like
no.
the thing that they create never truly works.
and it doesn't
Hmm.
work. Yeah, I mean, you get Frankenpeen. I mean, and
Well,
it,
it's like the whole thing with
That's
and
good.
this thing I love how Tim Pool phrases this. The whole thing with basically when they create a Barbie pocket for trans women,
Yeah.
and basically it is a non-functional vagina for dudes to have sex with. How feminist is that?
but
Yeah.
but it's there's a lot of really dangerous stuff that's going on at that
Yeah.
because it's a open
I
wound.
honestly I don't see the point to bottom surgery. I really don't. If you're trans, I would highly advise you to not do it. Just get the top stuff done and call it a day. And that's why I kind of respect Blair White about with that. It's just like don't that's that's awful. Absolutely awful.
Yeah, I mean, in the truth, like, I mean, the most honest person you'll ever hear about this is Blair White. I mean, just like
Blair White and Buck Angel.
Buck Angel, yeah.
And then that other guy that was interviewed by Matt Walsh.
And all of the detransitioners.
Oh man, they are those people.
They tell it more like better than anybody how bad it is.
Yes, they do.
So much for Buck Angel, voices. A man with a pussy. That's a real trans man. Yeah. The funny thing,
small dick energy. Now I can't get a small dick in me. Oh,
wow!
My hole closed up.
The funny thing about how I initially heard about Buck Angel was when Buck Angel was still a porn star, and I mean the whole thing with the mangina that was fucking hilarious. I respect Buck for.
I'm just trying to get my album done here, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
I need ideas.
Wardroom said the Dilation Blues.
Dilation Blues, yeah. Tom, you got a new song work on now?
Dilation Blues.
Yes. Let's see. What else we got on the YouTube?
I got to work on the words. I don't have it.
Yeah, you do. All right. So has any of you guys watched Tucker's bit on Twitter yet?
Yep.
Yeah.
Obviously
No.
not.
What happened?
No. Just the fact that he's doing his show on Twitter now.
Like 10-minute shows. Yeah.
I have not.
Yeah, like
I've been
10-minute shows.
I heard he was doing it.
How much more unloaded is it?
How much more? What? You're kind of breaking up, Nick.
Like how much more? Like no, is it like that much more? Like uncensored, unloaded? I was just asking. Like is it really off a lot more off the rails now?
I don't know, man. It's on my list to watch, and I really need to see what he's been saying.
He's still spouting the same truth. He's just doesn't have all the advertising needs and stuff and things around it, kind of hitting stuff out 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's
And Fox-
exactly 10 to 15 minutes.
Fox sent him a cease and desist, and he said, I'm not getting paid by anybody. This is just me talking on Twitter. You can't actually tell me I can't speak on Twitter. So since he's not collecting any money, it's hard to be in breach of contract because he's not working for anybody.
Ain't that some
And I
shit?
believe I've heard from Megyn Kelly that his contract specifically excluded Twitter from being in his non-compete. So I think he can do whatever he wants on Twitter. And that's probably why he's initially gone here or gone there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That was smart of him, at least giving himself an out in case he got canned. That was smart.
Well, I mean, he's making money from merch and other deals and things and stuff like that, side stuff.
But this is why I think it's funny that they sent him a cease and desist, because he's not making money from anybody. He's making money for himself. He's not working for a network. He's not competing with Fox. If they're actually saying that he's a challenge to them, and he is a single human person on Twitter, then they've got bigger problems at Fox.
Well, they know they've got bigger problems. Look at the viewership since they canned him. They're getting beat by MSNBC. That hasn't happened in 15, 20 years.
Yeah, well,
I bet you.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No,
mine's totally unrelated, only related in the Fox aspect. I'm just gonna say, I bet you Disney's gonna be kicking their ass for not fighting for the Fox name when Fox turns around and changes their name eventually anyway, because they're gonna need to change their image. So yeah, that's all I was gonna say.
superleftistnews.com. I mean, that's where
they're going. And CNN said it the other way.
We saw the internal reports come out last week about Fox promoting to all their employees all the trans agenda
I just
stuff.
look at it this way. I don't buy McDonald's for $70 billion just so I can call it Donald's. Yeah. Right. I bought it for the McDonald's. I wouldn't buy 20th Century Fox just to call it 20th Century. Who the fuck gives a shit about something called Fox is Fox. We've known Fox for all of our lives. It's been Fox. It was the stupidest thing ever. They should have told the Murdochs, no, you guys got to change. That's just my own stupid bullshit on the other side of it. But now it sounds like they should anyway, because they're not even Fox News anymore anyhow, from what you guys are saying.
And you know, when you look at the top 50 original cable telecasts, it doesn't look like it used to look when Tucker was there. You know, you're looking at really low shares on the hour breakdowns. You're looking at, you know, numbers that are incredibly disappointing. I mean, you know, the Five and Jesse Waters are the only people at Fox that are pulling any kind of numbers, right? You know, that 2 million number, but everybody else. Well, let me double check. Hang on. Gutfeld. Oh no, yeah, 1.7 million. Yeah, but it's just you know, and that's a random Thursday night I just grabbed. But it's just ever since they got rid of them, they suck. I mean, they were dominating news, and now they're not. And you know, you can't replace somebody like Tucker who's telling the truth, because then you're just everybody else telling the same narrative.
I think we're seeing Newsmax's numbers grow, even though Newsmax isn't in most households in the U.S.
And even OAN. I mean,
OAN's growing.
Know, whatever they are, you know, it's just
Right Side Broadcasting is growing.
Yeah, well, and you have like what is it that's just the news? All they do is news. It's like they started out as just a fast channel, and they're growing, and it's just I've been watching some of these little news startups, and you know they're getting more traction than you could imagine. The problem is that they're not mainstream, so a lot of people don't know that. But like I said, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, if Tucker Carlson can pull 40 million people to watch a 10-minute segment on Twitter,
and that's like within the first 24 hours.
That's just insane.
That's not looking at numbers a week later, 2 weeks later, people catching up on it.
Yeah.
Well, you kind of see what Elon Musk was doing.
Yeah.
And the things he was focusing on. You need to get the views out. I need to see how many people have viewed this, because it's not the likes that translate this stuff. It's the views. It's always been about the views, and why Nielsen ratings were so powerful.
Well, he said it was open to other people too, left, right, center.
Oh, he tried.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
He tried to get Mad Cow to come over, and Don Lemonloss. He tried to get both of them,
but they won't come over there because they know they're going to be found out to be frauds.
Well, Mad Cow's always been a fraud. Lemonloss, you know, occasionally.
I was trying to figure out who Mad Cow was. I was like, oh, Mad Owl, okay.
Mad Cow.
But Lemonloss actually,
she's a fraud.
Lemonloss used to actually spit fire. I mean, he used to spit fire. I mean, he would occasionally.
He used to call out the African American community for the way they run their stuff. And
he did.
Things happen the way they do.
Yeah.
Why do you think that he changed?
Because he was told to, and he got paid a ton, and companies like Pfizer sponsor all the news.
So basically,
it just came out that 15-20% of Anderson Cooper's salary is paid directly by Pfizer.
Yeah, somewhere around $12 to $15 million. It was revealed, if I remember correctly. Yeah. I mean, and look, I mean, it's not like he needs the money. He's a freaking Vanderbilt. I mean, give me a break. But beyond all of that, I mean, literally the news is sponsored by Bill Gates. Nobody wants to hear that. And Big Pharma. Bill Gates has been paying for AP articles, for, almost a decade now. I mean, and he kind of directs where things go. He's been buying news from CNN. He's been buying news from other people. This is not news. It's out there in the world. I did a video very early on in my career, but because I was such a small channel, it didn't go anywhere, that talked very specifically about the fact that Bill Gates pays for news. But it's not news. It's a narrative. He pay in people, and they run with it. And it's the same thing. I mean, consider this. 2 years ago, Comics and I were talking about the fact that AP was using AI to write a bunch of their articles. And then we went on to do, a segment where we had AI burp out, it was very early, but we had AI burp out a story. You remember that, Comics? It was a good show.
Yeah, I do. As a matter of fact, we both, I wouldn't say signed up, but we created accounts with that, and we were using it to write stories.
Yep.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. We were writing just to test things out. What was it? Falcon and Winter Soldier reviews.
Yeah.
And just since we pointed out that Anderson Cooper is a Vanderbilt, Tucker technically doesn't need any money either. He's from the Swanson family.
Right.
Yeah, he's loaded.
Yeah.
Well, and you can tell that when they came in and they took all of his broadcast equipment, Fox was like, this is technically ours. He like reloaded his house with it all over and bought it himself.
Yeah, he
like,
probably had it all out in his shed.
Well, yeah,
He's
they built
not-
the studio for him. All that wood in that background still in his house.
Yeah. He's not hurting for money. So he can do whatever he wants on Twitter without getting any pay for as long as he wants.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, like I said, I mean, you get what you pay for, and right now there are people paying for what you see. I mean, you're not getting actual news. You're getting a narrative that's carefully crafted and even focus group tested to a certain extent. You know, you're getting reviews. Reviews are not being done by consumers of news. No, they're being reviewed by the people who are buying it. So Pfizer's going to review the news, and particular focus group, or political groups are going to, you know, give you the narrative that they want you to have, not necessarily the truth. You know,
right?
It's you know, this is, hopefully this isn't news to anybody. It's just, this is the way.
No, it's not. Yeah. And that's the thing that I know we've complained about quite a bit on this channel, is about the whole thing with the media and how they should be doing things, which is basically providing you with the information and you being able to make up your own mind, rather than providing you a narrative, which you should be believing in.
But see, that's where they call that editorial. You know, they believe that they're in a great. Well, they believe they're in
opinion
a great
or editorializing.
Yeah, exactly. And they believe they're in the best place they've ever been editorially. That's the worst thing you could hear from a news organization. How about you just tell me what's actually happening? Yeah. Are the guys over there in ukulele actually smashing a patch on their arm that, you know, honors the 1940s German folks? Yes, they are. But we don't want you to know that. The New York Times finally came out and admitted it. Hey, could you cover up that patch a little bit? Because that's like not going to work in the U.S. or anywhere. You know, thanks.
Yeah, that whole Nazi thing may not necessarily fly in the United States.
If you cover what's actually going on, well, then it doesn't reinforce the belief of what people want to. Well, a lot of people have fallen in love with whatever the news tells them is their narrative, and they think, well, the news reinforces what I think or believe is, and to them, they go to them for validation, and to them, as long as they say it, they're fine with it.
Remember Morning Joe when they were complaining about Twitter and how they were saying they control the narrative.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And this is also the point of all that misinformation stuff, the disinformation governance board, all that stuff. It's all about narrative control.
Yeah, we can't have free speech because we're the ones who are supposed to control the narrative. We're the ones who give the talking points, and we're the ones who decide which stories should be out there and which one shouldn't.
Right.
Well, that last the story, the Facebook story, the meta story, that last paragraph was what left me with concern about the way he phrased the future of what he wanted to do, kind of did what he was focusing on now.
Let me pull that one back up again so we can read that last paragraph. Yeah. It's not good.
Oh, while we're doing that, I want to say that a core member has found some more marketing material for us.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, that's some good stuff. Looking real good there. Can you change your hair?
Bro.
That's
it's a Jufro.
It's adorable.
That one looks
Absolutely.
good.
Oy vey.
It looks like the
merch
pros
right
kind of pushed over. It looks like
Yeah.
it's like almost like there's wind blowing against it.
It does.
It's a hell of a
5'9",
forehead, though.
'It's
foot
from
up,
him
sort of
wearing his
average.
hat all day. Don't you know anything? It's from a hat.
I bring you 15.
You know,
10
Now throw Corey's beard on that.
Comics. That has to be like that has to be like the picture you regret the most in life.
Well, what I regret the most in life is making the comment about my hair.
Oh
yeah, you'll regret that one for a while.
Hey, I will.
You look very Viva Frey in that.
I kind of.
Well, you do. He does look kind of Canadian.
But I thought it was the Fiddler on the Roof look. There was a Russian dance.
So, okay, you're talking about the very last one. We are consulting with health experts to understand which claims and categories of misinformation could continue to pose this risk. That comment.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I said, yeah, we are consulting with health experts to understand which claims and categories of misinformation could continue to pose this risk. Yeah, that was the one that kind of.
Hold on, minor correction there. Health experts that were selectively chose because you can't have any that disagree because, and that's something a lot of people don't think about when they always see the headlines that say health experts agree. And the thing is, the ones that agree are the ones that are chosen. There's no ones that are chosen that disagree because there always is ones.
It'll be the CDC and the WHO.
On top of all of that, though, if you look at the caveat
chosen ones
where it talks about how only in certain countries the misinformation guidelines still stand, this means that Facebook is selectively censoring places. Of course, probably according to governmental rules. So I'm going to say probably China, probably India, and probably some parts in Australia are not making it through either.
India is starting to really push back on a lot of this health stuff that they were sold. So
that's good.
But by the way, Reclaim the Net and Red State use big words, so I really like them because I mean, who in an article is going to say Volt-Foss, right? Well, just saying. I mean, it's just I love it, right? Which is all that means is a reversal in policy. But and usually it means stunning reversal. But anyway, regardless, it's just kind of fun. So I'm sorry. I love look. I love all these things that we get from these great places that I hope we're exposing people to because Reclaim the Net, Red State, many of these places I don't think you've seen. You know?
Yep. Figured they used Volt because they knew we were going to call them a robot.
Oh, culture. It is time. It is time.
Oh no.
Time for what?
It is time. I am gonna let me bring this up here and I will show everybody.
No.
It is time for culture.
No.
Put his money where his mouth is, folks. Comics is at 199 plushies sold.
Yes!
We just need
All
one
right.
more.
All right.
One more for him to do that.
Let me go get it.
I'll do
it right
now. Tom needs to duck out. So while we're
I got a dog that needs to go out too. So
we'll push that in a sec. Tom.
Yeah.
Wow. Dog sounds aggressive.
She wants
buddy.
to go now. Like, yeah.
Clearly.
Oh wow.
I know. She's telling me what for. All right. See you guys later. Play me on.
Bye, Tom. Love you, brother. Oh, I've got to kick him out, don't I? I've got a job to do here.
Just punch him.
I like Peddles.
No ticket.
And
he's gone.
I like
turtles too.
That was good.
Buy the plushie.
Do buy the plushie.
Yeah, we gotta pull that back up again. So there we go.
Wow.
Oh, hang on.
You're doing it. Okay, you do it.
I will do it. Sorry.
You will do it.
I'm working on it.
Too many.
Look at that. Look at that handsome devil there. Don't you want one?
You totally want one of those.
I want a Fanta.
You know you do. It's a life-size plushie.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm not going to stop saying that.
Well, now apparently it comes with different hairstyles.
What?
It's a rainbow fro. So, Eva fro.
I have to do that one, the rainbow fro.
Yeah, you'll have to come in with that. Ah, there it is. It's been funded.
Wait, that was me.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! What?
Culture. It wasn't culture.
It wasn't
because it was me.
Oh!
Wow! Oh, Brahma Bull stole your glory, buddy.
Damn.
I'm really unhappy right now.
That's good, guys. That was good.
That's right. So you're not going to get 201. That's for sure. Let's
Probably
see where
not.
everybody else is. Let's see, where's RKO?
Refresh refresh it and we'll see how many. It says, oh, that's our case.
Oh, come on. We need 2 more for Odin.
Commander Ed Stricker Shadow says, look, Comics Division sex toy. Oh, joy.
Yes. 201. There it is.
Yay.
He's gone over.
201.
You have pushed him
201.
over the limit.
Over the edge.
More
Over the edge.
More holes.
That's awesome. Since we're talking about merch stuff and stuff, can I
Yes.
talk about something real quick? So,
Go for it.
ladies
Yeah,
and gentlemen,
I got the link.
I am here once again asking for your support. It is my yearly crowdfunding equipment time. This time it's lapel mics, so I can film Frank Lee up in the mountains without having shitty audio. If you go to the Ko-Fi link, you can see it. It's $180 is the goal. It's very simple. Toxic Man Flu started us off strong. So we're 27% funded. But if you guys help me get these lapel mics, it'll also help with unboxings. It'll help with interviews that will be in-person interview kind of stuff. It'd be very useful at, say, a meetup to do one-on-one interviews and stuff. So it's very versatile, very usable. The reason I went with the Boya lapel mics is because it actually comes with 2 lapel mics, two transmitters, 1 receiver, and it comes with the one I'm looking at comes with an additional external power supply just in case.
Are those the ones you have, Culture? Oh,
Are
he
they
ran away.
are they the
Oh, there it
DJIs?
is.
Are they the DJIs?
These ones are not, no.
Oh, okay.
These are the Boya. I think I have one of them.
Yeah, the DJIs
That was the one that
are
was in your beer.
the DJIs are pretty good too. So but by the way, these are a good choice as well. So
Hell yeah. And
Nice.
so this is actually the first of 2 that I'm going to be running this year, but neither of them are high dollar amounts. I don't need a lot, but according to the wife's rules, unless I make money through the YouTube, I can't spend money on the YouTube. So if you guys want to
Makes
help me
sense.
out, there's the link. Hit me up. Anything helps. If you can't donate, I get it. We are in a shitty economic downturn, to use appropriate terminology. But any help you guys can give us is incredible. So thank you. And yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
All right.
By the
Right
way.
on, man.
It's the Talks a Lot
Go
telethon.
talks a lot.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm a cheap date, like always. Just saying.
I'll drop that in the let's see. So I put it in the Rumble and in the Odyssey chat. I'm going to put it in the what's this thing called? YouTube?
Yes, you too.
All right.
Oh yeah, YouTube.
So that's
The
the
thing-
link.
that-
Go on.
The thing we streamed to? The thing?
That thing. Eventually Twitter.
what's happening with the thing?
I have no idea.
I just want to say thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Or
Thanks
Thank
to
you.
everyone.
What? Thanks for playing?
No, for supporting Corey for his lapel mics.
Oh, there you
oh,
Oh wow.
Jin, for $6.69 Canadian. Speaking of medical disinformation, there's an arrest warrant for Bill Gates in India, vaccine related. Yeah,
Wow.
There is.
Did not
Yes,
know
there
that.
is.
Oh, and let me tell you, Canada reversed their position today too. So
All the countries.
wow.
except the U.S.
Yeah.
Oh, so Pinochet bought the 200th one.
Yeah.
He was waiting to screw both of you.
Sneaky.
yeah. I
sneaky.
just decided to announce it just to see the look on Culture's face. But
Yeah.
yes, I did get mine. I just was still filling it out when you refreshed. So
203.
I'm pretty sure it was Pinochet.
As usual.
Very cool, man.
This
Thank you,
plushie
guys.
does sexual favors. Buy it.
Thank you, guys. I do appreciate the support and with the
Well, I'm
plushies. That's awesome. I honestly was not expecting to get funded at all. So
I'm just
That's
gonna
awesome.
wait to buy it till later then.
If there's no room for a fleshlight
Wait
sleeve,
till it
we can
gets to
return it,
300.
right?
Yeah.
When it gets to $299,
I'm sure you can have your wife modify it for you.
I'm really
Fleshlight sold separate.
Yes, flashlight sold separately. Oh my god.
Wow.
Motorized one.
Peaches, 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 peaches.
That'll be the story.
Anyway, the reason why I was bringing up the Tucker Carlson
the
thing was the fact that one, I guess, a Fox News staffer has quit to go work
multiple
for Tucker.
Fox News staffers have quit and have gone to work for Tucker.
Nine.
Are you serious? Wow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Shit.
He's got
That's
his
the
own.
That's
southern
actually reassuring.
number.
That's actually
Southern
good.
number of 9.
Yep.
Or 9 of them.
Was that a niner in there?
9.
Also,
Oh,
Godzillionaire.
wait, Southern
Oh
Belle?
my God, the plush.
Oh my God, the plush. I like that one. I got to use that. Southern Belle, go 199.
199.
See? That's perfect.
That version sounded more like X-Ray Girl.
It did. Southern Belle's half Asian.
Could be.
I don't know. I'm not going to guess her ethnicity.
Oh, yeah. Plain white Jane.
Plain white Jane.
In the meantime, you called her a her and guessed that.
No, that's true.
Shame on you,
She's
Cox.
told me that to call her that. Yes.
Oh, okay. Then we're good.
Yes. I'm fine. I'm good. She does know where I live. She'll probably kick my ass anyway. So,
That's crazy that a lot of staffers have left Fox to go work for Tucker.
I thought
that
that was
happens.
telling.
What's that?
I think it's telling and
I think it is too.
Well, we all
think it
knew
is
when
too.
Roger Ailes' kids took over where they were sitting. It's kind of like Soros' son.
Murdoch's kids.
Murdoch's kids, you're right. Murdoch's kids taking over. And they're all tried and true lefties. And then Soros's kid overstepped the guy that was supposed to take over. And he says he's going to spend the entire fortune bringing down Republicans. So
Alexander, the youngest.
yeah,
Is
No,
that
the
Ailes'
youngest,
kid?
one, no,
that's
youngest.
Soros's son.
Yeah, Alexander, number 4 or 5.
Yeah,
Jesus. That man
he
got
jumped
busy.
The one
Because
who
I
got
was gonna
married.
say, I thought his son looked awfully young, and Soros is fucking
Yeah,
old.
he was
as
born
hell.
in 1985.
Oh,
That's the
that
son that's
explains it.
not married to Chelsea Clinton, right?
No, he's not married. That's the only one of his kids that's not
Yeah,
married.
but isn't one of Soros's kids married to Chelsea
Yeah,
or
I believe
nephew?
so.
there was an
It's
unholy
either a
union
son or a
made in
nephew.
hell.
I
There's a
don't
lot
think
of
it's not a
unholy
son
unions
because
on that side.
Robert Soros is married to Schiff's sister.
I
the one
want to
I'm
say it was
verified.
a nephew of Soros up married.
Yeah,
to
then it
Chelsea.
must be a
Wow.
nephew.
It's
starting to
amazing
think
when you
these guys
start
like
doing that.
nepotism.
Yeah, when you start writing down who they're married to and all this stuff, it's like some kind of feudal,
Yeah,
Howard-
it's royalty in their own
royalty.
mind.
Said, yeah, that's what they are. Wow.
Marriage, political favors. Yeah, they take it to a whole different level now.
Why
Yeah.
Bill and Hillary stay together?
Sorry, Nick. What was that?
Nick,
Kinda broke up.
your internet
That's
sucks
why
balls tonight.
Bill
Yeah,
and Hillary.
It's not been good
That's why I
tonight.
said Bill and Hillary stayed together because if I no one makes everyone's always talking how female empowerment, but if Hillary really wanted to be pro female, she would have left Bill's ass, but she stayed with him because they had political favors from everyone top to bottom. No, nothing.
Yep.
She don't care how many times Energizer Bunny visits Bill, just as long as she's not there when she visits.
I know she doesn't.
Well,
even if she is there,
she
I don't
could be
think
looking
she
for that
cares.
money,
Like I
too.
said, they're only there for They're only together for politics.
Well, Bell, you looked up the stuff that was in our Twitter DMs. Did you confirm all that?
Yeah, I did.
Gavin
Yeah.
Newsom's aunt is married to Ron Pelosi, Paul's brother.
Yes.
Robert Soros, George's oldest son, is married to Adam Schiff's sister.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
1992 was Adam Schiff's sister. So he was planning out like way back in the 90s connections.
Yeah, and Chelsea is married to George Soros's nephew. And, well, if the rest of the meme is true, John Kerry's daughter is married to one of the mullah's sons. Haven't confirmed that one.
Well, John Kerry's married to the Heinz woman.
That's right.
Yeah, that's a little bit different than a mullah, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's
they
kind
think
of
they're royalty.
funny.
They're intermarrying amongst the whole Democrat Party and keeping a political
dynasty.
Yeah. So it's crazy.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong, and I think what they're trying to become is the new nobility, right?
Yeah, that's
especially if they're trying to make the average person a serf at this point.
That's what they're trying to do.
Mm-hmm. Or make the average person not exist. I mean,
Yeah.
one or the other.
Yep.
Uyghurs. They're trying to turn you into Uyghurs. Now, the Uyghur Muslims have been around for a long time, and they fought against the Mongols and all that kind of stuff. I mean, yeah.
Did you guys see Chrissy Mears' video?
Oh, which one? About the wedding?
The bridal bouquet?
Sorry, what?
The bridal bouquet throw?
So I know that Melanie Mack got it, and
yeah.
And I know we saw Cecil's face.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I've already seen Cecil's face.
That's true.
It's kind of the worst kept secret on YouTube.
Before Corey goes, he needs to see this.
Oh, dear God. Is that actually Corey's beard?
That may be Corey's beard right there.
Maybe a piece of it.
Yeah, that's not the full one.
Oh, you're a pink lady. You can be in Greece now.
Oh my God.
Yeah, now you too can date John Travolta.
Right. Or looks like you're working on the Grease Lightning transmission right now. Transmission, sorry.
I actually feel like you're going to climb up on a roof and play a fiddle, to be fair.
Yeah, could do that. Nice.
Oh, man.
Wow. I don't know if those aren't pearls, but that's definitely a necklace. If I were a tall man. I'm just gonna leave it up there and make him remove it.
I thought Pinochet had to call it early. He says to the Xbox producer who put the wannabe dictator on national TV news, Chiron. Okay, you deserve a statue.
Yep. Oh yeah. He put that when
that was
Biden was talking, right?
Yep.
Oh, speaking of,
ran it as the banner underneath.
Ah, you motherfucker!
This here makes me believe in time travel.
What's that?
This makes me believe in time travel right here.
What that?
This is my favorite time travel movie.
In life after love.
I have no idea what that's supposed to be from.
Oh, that's from last night's show with the.
Oh, okay.
Technically, you're the new Pink Lady comics. Just roll with it.
But is he a beauty school dropout?
Don't even know what that is.
That's from
Beauty School Dropout.
Go back to high school.
That's right.
So, small follow-up announcement. The mics are fully funded. So, thank you to Toxic Man Flu and to Culture Casino. You're both on.
Wow. There you go.
Bud. Yay.
Hell yeah. I look forward to using those things all the time. So, thank you.
Now I've got to start a campaign for a few different bottles of bourbon I've been looking at.
Yeah.
Brahma's bourbon. Corey, you got to get out of here, don't you?
Yeah, I got to bounce, guys. So I am Corey of Talks a Lot Entertainment. Make sure you're following me on Rumble. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube or still subscribed on YouTube. The count's been going down like one every other day. So just make sure that you're actually subscribed still, because YouTube might be up to their normal antics of just unsubscribing people.
No, I did it on purpose.
Oh, well, that's fine. I don't really want you watching. Gosh. Anyway, so today on Corey's Corner, we had No Green Rocks and Sean from Escaping the Matrix, and we talked about an artificial sweetener. It was confirmed, ladies and gentlemen, artificial sweetener that can destroy your DNA, and it's used every day. Go check that out on.
Is it saccharin?
It is not, actually.
Nope.
Is it stevia?
Ooh.
No.
If you really want to know the packaging for it, just so you can avoid it, it's Splenda. But definitely go check out the live stream today so you can find out what happens.
That was the next one.
Yeah, it is Splenda, the yellow packet. Sucralose.
Wow.
6-acetate is the chemical name for it. But make sure you check that out. Make sure you're following on Twitch, Talks a Lot Gaming. I am actually doing the second hour of my first impressions of Hogwarts Legacy tonight, because it's kind of fucking ridiculous that it takes more than an hour to even get past a tutorial at this point. But, you know, whatever, I guess. Other than that, I'll see you guys Thursday, probably on Thursday Night Throwdown. So stay tuned to all that stuff and have a lot of fun. Stay sexy, don't get murdered, and have a wonderful time.
Hi, Corey.
Thanks,
and thank
Corey.
you guys.
Take care, Corey. We will catch you Thursday.
All right, buddy. Punching you out. Have a good night.
No ticket.
Pronouns.
Oh, Tom. Pronouns. He didn't give his pronouns. That's a good one.
So apparently, we do have time travel because core member has time traveled to my bedside table in about 3 months.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah.
I'm done here.
I like how it's got the touch of brown on the cigarette. Don't know what you were doing with it, Talks.
But hey, yeah, whatever. You know, it's my room. My truth. I can do whatever I want. It still got a smile on his face. Look at that. All right.
That's awful. That's so awful.
Core member's so savage. Him and Cherry and oh my god.
We should
Monkey
probably
Jesus
fun and
is
games.
so
It's all fun and games till the doll tries to set your house on fire, just like comics with hotels.
That's right.
God, no kidding.
and
Try to kill me.
You'll fucking deserve it.
You took out 2 floors that weren't ours. That's how angry you were that you went to the wrong room to get your luggage. I mean, that's a little
I
crazy.
didn't even make it to the room, dude. The house was already on fire. The hotel was already on fire at that point.
Sure. Likely story.
Dude, you were with me.
It wasn't me. It was the one-armed man.
Well, here the funny thing is, what culture isn't telling you. So either culture is an accomplice or he's full of shit. Because I was with him the rest of the night, right? We left the hotel. We were hanging out. We're waiting on Gary and Melissa and X-Ray Girl and Mark. And yeah, so if I am the one who lit the hotel on fire, culture is my accomplice because he was with me the entire time.
No, you went back up to the room and then like you came back down and there was like sirens everywhere.
No, I went to the room to go get my stuff, which I never made it to, which I mean, ultimately, obviously I did, but I didn't make it to because there was a fire.
Right, because you were pissed because you went to the wrong floor. You couldn't get in the room and you lit shit up. 2 floors of that hotel are toast.
But which plushie's more likely to go Chucky on everybody? Ryan's or Comics'?
Oh no, Odin's.
Yeah, fucking 100%. It's gonna be Odin's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. Well, real quick. Monkey Jeebus went full ham on the memery.
Okay.
Yeah, and a lot of those we can't do until
all of them have to be on Rumble
later.
Is there any others we can show before we switch over?
Oh, of course, yeah.
There's plenty.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Monkey Jeebus is.
Hey, I want to read an AI story. Can I? But I'll have to wait for Rumble.
Do we have to wait for Rumble? Okay.
I have to wait for Rumble.
So to the memes?
To the memes.
Yes. Oh, damn. I didn't upload
To the
it.
meme mobile.
Hold on a second.
Hey, look, Corey's back here playing guitar.
Look at that. How did that happen?
That's who was accompanying Tom all night?
Yeah.
Yes.
I forgot to upload this. I'm so sorry.
What were you uploading?
Yeah. I fear.
Jesus Christ. What is wrong with the internet?
I rediscovered a joy on my PS5.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Skyrim.
Oh, nice.
No, I was playing Skyrim for a while. Yeah. I blame Az for that, by the way.
I know, Az just But okay, so I got the PlayStation VR version of Skyrim because I mean, I there's nothing like buying a game 5 or 6 times, right? You just that's
of
just
course
what I do with life. But anyway, so it was available for free on the PS5 store like this last week or whatever. So I got it, and playing it reminds me that once Bethesda's actually fixed a game, or actually the community's fixed a game, it's an okay game. And I really I fell back in love with
There's a lot of fucking cool mods you can get for Skyrim, by the way.
Yeah.
There's ones that actually make the character models look less ugly.
Hey, Wes is in the chat. He says he's 87% completion on Skyrim.
Nice.
That's awesome, man. That's higher
So
than
here's what I uploaded. This is from Jaffo to Culture.
Oh my God, the cock.
From Jaffa with love.
He made you an IRS agent.
Ooh.
And you've got some kind of package.
Oh my God, the cock. I look like I'm ready to raid your house or the local gun store. One or the other.
But you got a
No.
pants full of dollar bills.
Dollar
Culture.
bill, y'all.
Was
Didn't you
that
hear
like
from
a
Biden?
Western saloon kind of performance that you had there?
Well, it was look. Those are performance underwear. What are you getting at?
Well, you know, like you had all those.
I
dollar
could
bills
upload that
in
one
there.
too.
No, do not.
Didn't you hear from Biden though? There's
Do it.
gun stores aren't the problem. It's the gun vans. The vans that just pull up to curbs in the street and sell guns out of
Sell
them.
guns. Happens all
They're
the
gonna
time.
go to jail.
Yeah.
It's illegal
it's-
now. Guy's such a freaking idiot.
Did he
Well,
say
you
God
know.
save the Queen again?
It's DoorDash weapons.
Yeah.
God save the Queen. All right,
Yeah.
let's go to the
Corn
memes.
Pop got all his weapons.
That's right. He's a bad dude.
Corn
Just
Pop.
like the comics division.
Tom has never done the voiceover for this.
Look at that dog.
Oh my God, the cock. Wow.
That's the original. Here we go.
I do look pretty Poindexter-ish.
Ed
Oh,
Brimley, I must say.
I must say. That's pretty good. All right. And here starts the Monkey Jeebus Mobile. Oh, there's a comics. Oh,
I feel wow. What is this? What's happening now?
I don't know, but I'm not playing any of them because of the music.
Oh, that's right. Oh, we
This
can
is
watch
still
it
my
with me.
favorite.
Yeah, I really feel like, you're bringing it there.
He needs a yarmulke.
Comics.
Anyway.
Yeah, I really do.
So, I mean, I feel like that's
It'll really
like,
bring out a lot with that bow.
you
with
were
the
you were like
Pink
the love
one.
child of like Viva Frey and Arnold Horseshack from
That's a good reference.
yeah.
Welcome back, Mr. Division.
Welcome back.
Yeah,
and in that
there's,
show, you could also date John Travolta.
Oh no.
there's so many of these that Jeebus has done that's really dang funny.
Oh, they're so great. Yeah,
the music.
the music. Yeah.
Okay, so this is
This is great. This is
yeah,
Mr.
this
Greg
is
Gregory.
awesome. So let
Nailed
me
it.
make sure that I have this on.
Do it.
Okay, so here we go. So Grant loves you comics.
Yes, I know.
Too many good docs are getting out of the business. Too many OBGYNs aren't able to practice their love with women all across this country. Our enemies are innovative and resourceful, and so are we. They never stop thinking about new ways to harm our country and our people. And neither do we. I'm the decider. And I decide what is best. And what's best is for Don Rumsfeld to remain as the Secretary of Defense.
Gosh
That
dang.
doesn't just sound like me. I mean, it kind of does, but it doesn't.
No, and your mouth's moving kind of weird.
Yeah, I
But,
mean, well, I just want to say there's no way you talk that fast either.
So this is
Not if he was
J.S.
reading.
Pena's response. I'm sorry, go ahead, Burma.
I said not if he was reading. He's not going that
Yeah,
fast.
I know. Yeah,
No, he's not going that fast at all.
Too many of those words got pronounced properly.
So J.S. Pena saw this, and this is his response.
Oh no,
To that, yeah, definitely, he's not happy with that.
I'm not having it.
Yeah,
Nick.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's,
I want all of those we need to play, but we can't play them here.
and so this is
Wow.
J.S. Pena's response to that one. Apparently, he's
Thank you, J.S. Pena. Yeah, it's nice to see someone who's in my corner.
up for that,
Well,
and then
if they can find you in that corner, I mean.
so this is his response to this
Oh,
one.
my.
Mother of God, she had nothing to do with this.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
But by the way, Culture Casino.
Yes, ma'am.
Fuck you and your retarded taste buds.
That was well timed.
Yep.
All right. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Mamma mia, mamma mia.
Wow.
Wow.
Hidden structure.
Yeah. That's
Biden has provided the country with much infrastructure.
Instructure
indeed.
Oh man, I want to play these so bad, but they're music.
I don't think this one has music.
And the way I do is because I hold myself to such a high standard as an individual. I don't make mistakes. I'm a professional. I know exactly how to act and exactly what to do. And the way I do is because I hold myself to such a high standard as an individual. I don't make mistakes. I'm a professional.
See, is he
I know
jerking
exactly how
off?
to act
It
and
looks like
exactly
he's
what to
jerking
do.
off.
I mean, it does.
Yeah.
And I think that's what the tattoo says.
He's a
JS Pena again.
Also, just for you, Culture Casino.
Fuck you!
Because I can.
Those are two redneck fingers.
Yeah.
Well, in another couple months, he'll be able to do that to you with the plushie.
Shut your anorexic, malnutrition, tapeworm having, overdose, Dick Gregory, Bahamian diet drinking ass up.
Dude, there were 4 amazing actors in that shot. This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
That movie's so good.
Too bad all of them are off screen. So,
taller you will be if you sign a contract with me. Oh,
Comics says
Oh,
Faustian bargain.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So Devil Made Me Do It says Comic asked me to help him out with his first children's book.
Little golden book. Is that a little golden book?
Sturdy Bound edition.
Comics did not like that at all. He's like,
what?
He did not like being associated with the Faustian maneuver there. It's
They
better
might
than-
want to rethink that name, Mount Dix.
Wow.
Might want to rethink the name.
Okay.
No,
This is
keep
beautiful.
the name. Mount Dix is good.
Devil Made Me Do It captured the essence of the beauty of the dicks.
He did. And Nick looks like he's sitting on one. So there you go.
And you can
Everybody
even
else is real
remove
happy.
you can even remove the stone weave off of Culture. That's where
Bravo
they keep,
looks like
that's
Bravo
where they
looks
keep
like
the
a young
national
Dr.
treasure.
Evil.
It's underneath there.
Yeah, the national treasure is under Culture's weave.
Well, every night at 6 o'clock, the hair product flows out of his weave and drips down on you to show.
Like cherry
and catches
blossoms.
fire. Yeah, it is. Oh, good. That's good. Devil
That's
Made Me Do It. Thank you.
frameable. Frameable.
Hello.
That's a
my
background.
friend. Hello. What's up there, Donnie Pearson? Good to see you. Hey, Comics
Reads.
Reads. Oh, this will be fun.
Go ahead. Comics Reads Fetterman quote.
Hello, good night.
Oh, no, the 95, the 95, 95, 95, you know, obviously you were pretty much preoccupied with T95 at night. I'm certainly too. We know it's a major eatery, not just for Pennsylvania, but for all the East Coast.
Yep. That was supposed to be artery. Plus
He
whatever the
actually
hell he
said
said.
that.
Did he actually say that?
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
In a hearing. The guy ain't there.
That's
So yeah,
right
there we
now.
go. This is a tour mosh pits, and this is Superman fans when Toxic Man flew shits on Peter Parker. That's them going nuts.
Kind of actually accurate.
Yeah.
That was an interesting
You
one.
had it coming, by the way, Toxic Man. Just saying.
I just said that I thought Spider-Man was one of the worst fictional characters.
Hey, that was
he must be having a
that,
problem.
that was a real Algonquin roundtable take there, Tox. That's I guess all the message being sent to you right there.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I never liked Spider-Man.
That man's an imposter.
gathered.
That man is the imposter. That man's an
I
imposter.
thought this was good.
That
Beardo
man is
and
the imposter. That man's an imposter.
That's really good.
That man is the imposter. That man's an imposter.
That's
So
really
in
good.
Dallas was my first con, and that's basically all I saw the whole day at the con was Spider-Man's pointing at each other everywhere I turned.
Everywhere you went, that's
Yeah,
all that
they're
was
all
there.
in triangles pointing at each other, recreating the scene from the movie. It was every time you turned a corner.
That's funny.
All right. Well, that's the memes that we can show on YouTube.
Yeah, I look forward to the ones we can't show on YouTube. Darius for $5. Biden must be thinking of Detroit and Flint bookmobiles.
He's probably drinking all that lead water.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
All right.
man.
Before you
Probably the
dudes
case.
transition,
we got to get Nick out of here.
Yeah,
All
before you
right.
dudes
Nick has to
Rumble.
transition to sleep, I guess.
I know. I'm sorry. I got to get up in 5 hours. Sorry, guys. But
Oh my God! Seriously? Yeah, go to bed, young man.
Well, he's kind of
tomorrow night, Toxic Tuesday, Missing in Action. It's the first of 4 straight weeks of Chuck Norris. It's gonna be huge. So you better come, and you better come huge. Jack, go hang out with the Dicks Division on Rumble. All right. Have a great night. Thank you for having me as always, comics. Appreciate it.
Bye, Nick.
I love how I try and wave at Nick when we're all off screen. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
you
oh,
can't.
bye, Nick. Oh, nobody can see me. All right. Now he already dropped, so he.
Peaches, 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 peaches,
How the fuck are you
peaches.
singing that stupid song?
Sorry, I was muted. Culture, are you going to drop before we go to?
No, I want to see the Rumble, and then I'm going to drop.
Okay.
All right.
Because those memes are
Okay. Well, folks, thank you very much for hanging out. What?
Nothing.
Are you mocking me?
You're threatening me?
You threatening me?
This entire show is mocking you.
Yes, I know.
I don't
I'm
understand
well
that.
aware of it. Thank you very much.
Oh.
Anyway, thank you folks for hanging out with us tonight. It was a pleasure as always. You can catch us on the Rumble side as we transition over to it.
Thanks
Thanks
to the mods.
to Nick and Corey for hanging out with us tonight. And thank you, the mods, the memers. You guys are fantastic. And as always, thank you for the support. I truly do appreciate it. And we'll catch you on Rumble.
Hi, Wes. Bye, Wes.
Wes.
Night all.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, and comment, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. A huge thanks to all the supporters. Without you, Comics Division would probably be hoeing on a corner somewhere.
You know, the funny thing is I turned the volume down so Nick can say stuff and he's not here.
Go, go, Rumble bigots.
Here's that.
Huge. Long, hard, and strong. Pizza.
Damn, did I really get here at the end? Yes, you did. But we're heading over to the Rumble side, Mad. So if you want to go hang out with us there, you do that.
Yeah, so they have a link. You know, Chase Helicopter Tour. We get you where you deserve to be. It's gonna be good. I think we're up to that.
Done.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to copy that one down. I got to get back into recording stuff, doing some of the comedy bits.
I don't have Rumble. Not unless I eat McDonald's.
Wow. It's funny.
Thank you all for watching. You are amazing.
Are you sure that's not Taco Bell?
It has an effect on people too. Good night, YouTube. We'll see you later.
Walk YouTube.